Go to YouTube. How everybody doing? I want everybody to go to YouTube, subscribe to my channel, Pico the City Brown, One-on-One Talk, PTSDs on the same platform. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You can also catch me on TikTok. You can follow me on TikTok under Pico the City Brown. Pico City. I'm sorry, Pico City is on TikTok. Hit that follow button. But without any further ado, the story is this. As you all know, I was doing that live earlier, and I had to get off because my daughter was sending crazy text messages talk. I need to get off the podcast and worry more about her. And she called me. She said I was bogus. So I cut the podcast short. Come to find out, when I got online, it wasn't even that at all. She just wanted to see if she could get me off live. It was a big joke. So, excuse me. It was crazy, but hey, I got to see my granddaughter. I got to see my oldest daughter with my granddaughter, and that just made it all better. So everything's fine, guys. They got me good. And when I see her, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna get you, Mimi. Ooh, I'm gonna. No, I love you. But as I was saying earlier about dating, men dating women with well, I'm not gonna say with kids, but I'll just switch it. I'll just dial it back a notch and say men dating women with toddlers. It's going to be hard because men won't have the time in as they want to have because the mother's going to be busy with the child, and which is understandable. That's cool. That's understandable. But I wouldn't put too much faith in that because you got to play the stepfather role, and some women just don't want you hitting their kids or disciplining their kids. You can't say nothing, but at the same time, you taking this woman and her kids in, and you moving them into a house. So these kids got to play by your rules. Okay, so the kids got to play by your rules whether we like it or not. So no, it's pretty much a toss-up when you're dealing with women with kids, well, toddlers or smaller children, because there could be a possibility that the guy is still there. The father of those kids may still be there. They may still mess around. So you got to take it with a grain of salt. You gotta put like eyes in the back of your head because you gotta watch everything. So dealing with a woman with kids, well, back in the day, let's just say, in my days, I've dealt with women with kids. I don't think I've ever dealt with a woman with a toddler, but yeah, actually I did, but I'm not gonna go into all that her name and stuff. But it went smooth. It went so smooth. We didn't have a problem with each other. I met him, he met me. It was pretty much a hand by basis. I respect him, he respect me, but that's just me. And I've dated women with kids that was a little older, and those kids always looked up to me as a good guy. I'm not gonna say a father figure because I don't know. They never came out and told me anything about that. But I treated everybody with respect. But everybody's not me, and plus the world is different, and people change now. So now the things I got away with, people can't get away with anymore. These sisters be ready to fight you if you say something about their kid. That kid can be tying up your house. You say, "Boy, what I tell you? Did I tell you to stop doing that?" And she hear it. She don't come in, guns blazing. Don't scream at him like that. Blah blah, this and the other. And the kids sit and watch like, "Hey, guess what? I pretty much run this. She's gonna believe me before she believe him." And sometimes kids lie. Kids false fabricate things sometimes, but they're kids. They're gonna do that. It's our job as guardians or parents to put these kids in the right perspective of life. Hey, just because you don't like this person or you don't like him, you don't like her, you don't have to go around and lie on them and say they did this to you or they did that to you. I've been in a situation like that where the mother thought I was messing around with the child, and I'm like, "Baby, do you know I got kids?" So I don't step out of pocket like that trying to molest kids and stuff like that. But she had it in her head that I was doing something to these kids, and I really wasn't. I was just loving the kids and having fun with the kids and the mother. The kid grew attached to me. Now, if I was doing something with the child, then yes, automatically the child would have detached herself from me. But I took it the way you can take it. Hey, look, you know what? I'm not on that. I didn't feed into it. I didn't give any nothing in that situation bothered me. But as time grew by, I earned the respect of that person because that's not what I'm about. Now I'm not saying women can have kids and don't date. No, just wait a little bit. Wait a little bit till the kid get a little older, because now you convincing who you trying to convince, me or yourself? You know, um, you just had a fresh child. The child's not even one, and you talking about I'm finna move on. I'm looking for Mr. Right. No, you're not finished with that guy. Let's just be honest, man. You're not finished with that guy. So you got to make sure that guy's completely out your system. Same thing with the guys. You got to make sure she's completely out your system, because if you go into a new relationship and you got a fresh baby and you slip up and you sleep with the mother again or the father again, now you got to explain to that person, why am I with you? Then you got to go explain like, hey, you know what? Me and such had a talk. We're going to try to work it out for the kids' sake. Now you done hurt somebody. So that's why it's all, hey, cuz, that's why it's always good to know what you're getting into before you get to it. I will never say dating a woman with children are wrong. I would never say that, because I did it. Even if I didn't do it, I still wouldn't say that. I, I, I would never say that. But I'm sorry. The topic, yes. Well, again, we are talking about the topic was yesterday. Dating in the workplace. Me personally, I think dating in the workplace, it all depends on how professional you are about it. You know, people can date in the workplace and just don't, hey, just don't bring your business to the workplace. If, like I said earlier, if he's mad at you or she's mad at you, don't bring it to work. Don't bring it to work giving him the crazy eyes. He giving you the crazy eyes. He looking over the cuticle, see who you talking to, or who that dude was you was talking to. You talk to him extra a little bit longer today, and you bringing attitudes to work. And if the boss give him a job with a coworker and she's a female, you can't get, or she's a woman, you can't get mad at that. It's work. It's work. That's why most companies don't want people dating at the workplace, because it leads to problems. These people's got billion-dollar industries, and y'all would, if people would tie that stuff up. Not so the fact that that's the only problem is, you shouldn't want to air your dirty laundry out at work anyway. If he's cheating on you, if he's cheating on you at work, or if he's cheating on you with somebody else that's even affiliated with that job, don't bring it to work. Don't bring it to work. Busting in the offices, yeah, you got all these women in your face again. That's the problem. They gonna look at you like, what are you doing? You keep that crap at home. So that's one of the reasons why you really shouldn't date at work. I mean, if you could, you could. Just like I said, when I was in school, we had teachers that dated, but they kept it professional. They kept everything professional. They kept it 100. As the kids say, they kept everything good. You didn't even know until after school you would see them walking and getting in the same car. You're like, ooh, they dealing with each other. Or sooner or later they get married, but they always kept it professional. That's when I was in school. Nobody came to work with an attitude, or if they did come to work with an attitude, I never saw it. None of the students ever saw it. None of the principals or vice principals never saw it. Nothing like that. They kept it professional. So I pretty much understand why they say they don't want no fraternizing at the workplace. Because one, now it really, if it was halfway unprofessional back then, it's like really, 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 really unprofessional now, because people don't know how to act. They they don't know how to act at all. And that those people will cause you to lose your job. Now both y'all out of a job. Now how y'all gonna pay the bills? Because she wanted to act a fool, or he wanted to act a fool. You got trust issues at work. Y'all work together, and y'all know you work for a big old company. Y'all ain't the only two people in that company. Y'all got 100 women here, 100 guys there, or it don't matter how many. You're gonna be around people. Women are gonna be around men. Men are gonna be around women. Some people, women are the boss. She owns the company, whatever. You work for her. She's calling you in the office, and you got trust issues with him at home. Now, Mr. Brown, can you come to the office? Okay, and you being nosy, you over here. Like, wonder what they finna talk about. And you always got that friend in your ear. Girl, don't trust this, don't trust no one with your man. And now your blood's boiling. You all hot and bothered over a situation That ain't even got nothing to be. That ain't got nothing to do with you. She could be in that office telling him about, we finna have a new project. I want you to be here on this project, and you just going crazy about it. You just going crazy about it, and now well, I got trust issues, and guess what? If you had trust issues, we shouldn't be together. I'm just being honest, and we gon' um we gonna flip the subject a little bit. We already talked about that. Now let's talk about trust issues. If you coming into a relationship half cocked and you thinking this relationship is somewhat like the other relationship that you just got out of, don't be with nobody. Don't be with nobody. Yeah, you know, I like you and all. You're a handsome guy or you're a beautiful woman, but I want to be with you, but I got trust issues. You ain't even got to open your mouth. Just be like, you know what? No, I'm not interested right now. And then when something happens, the first thing you say is what? Well, I knew it. I knew I should have did this. I knew you was gonna do this, that. You came in the door with doubt. That's why sometimes relationships don't work because people come into relationships with doubt in their mind already. They already know it's gonna fail. Same thing with relationships that turn into marriages. When women have these unknown accounts with goo gobs of money in it, why you got all this money in your account? What do they say? And they make it sound so easy and plain now. Well, I'm saving this just in case it goes wrong. So you know what that means? That means you came in the relationship. You get married just in case something goes wrong. You didn't put no faith in me anyway. Why would I want to marry somebody that ain't got no faith in me? But it's always a slap on the wrist when certain people say stuff like that. Now imagine if a guy say something like that. Oh, babe, why you ain't telling me about this account? Oh, babe, I had $550,000 saved up just in case you leave me. That'll be the end of the world for the brothers. That'll be the end of the world. We will never finish hearing the rest of that story. And that goes with both men and women. You don't. That's why it's not good when you get married. Everything supposed to be. The Lord Himself said, "You when you get married, you are as one." He didn't say you are as one and a half. No, He didn't say that. So all these people that's got these secret stashes and stuff, they going at it all wrong anyway. They're going at it all wrong. Now, it's okay to give each other money. Yeah, that's fine. You want to give your wife an allowance? Fine. You want to give your husband an allowance? Fine. But you shouldn't be having a freaking bank account that's got $150,000 or $250,000 in it and he don't even know nothing about. I mean, he don't know nothing. The house going to foreclosure, y'all end up losing the house, and you see her down the road a couple of months later, and she got this big old house. The first thing you gonna hit is like, wait a minute, where'd she get this money from? And then a bird on a wire tell you, oh man, she had that money ever since y'all was together. But we lost the house. Yeah. That goes to show you how much faith people put in each other. There's no faith there. You're supposed to be as a team. You work as a team. But when you don't work as a team, that's when things go wrong. Things will always go wrong for black people. Things will always go the left side instead of the right side black because black people are the biggest people in relationships that have trust issues. I don't care who it can be a low class person that work at McDonald's or a high class person that work at a big old corporation. Black people got trust issues. And sometimes these trust issues don't even come by what we've been through. It comes by what we think we know. What we think we know. Women say all men are dogs. So you sitting up here, you actually mean to tell me you dated every man in the world and they all treated you like that? If you have 6 men in your life, well, in your previous life or your past, whatever, and all of them broke up with you, and you put the blame on all of them, and you talk to those guys, and they be like, "No, man, that ain't what happened. She got trust issues, or she got a bad mouth, she got a foul mouth, she's got a nasty attitude." Maybe you need to check yourself. Don't check them, check yourself. Sit down, analyze yourself. And most people don't analyze themselves. If you in relationship to relationship, back to 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 back, and none of these relationships work, believe me, all the problems aren't men problems. It's your fault. check yourself, man. Check yourself at the door. Like, man, what am I doing wrong? Okay, I know why the other three didn't work. I had a foul mouth. I didn't let him do this. I didn't let him do that. And the other ones come in, and they actually tried to be nice, but by my insecure issues of the other three treating me like crap, I got to take it out on him now. Now I got to treat him like crap because guess what? I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. So you meet a guy, and he's treat you like a queen. He's doing everything he can to show you, hey, babe, you know what? E, what's good, brother? Hey, babe, you know what? I'm the one. I don't want to treat you like the rest of these guys. I know your past. You told me your stories. They didn't beat you. They didn't use you. I don't want to do that. I want to treat you like this. And then the first thing happened, they say, well, you know what? I can't be with him because he's too good of a guy. Hey, somebody help me understand that. I don't want to be with him. He's too good of a guy. It's because most women do not know a good man when they see one. They don't. They just don't know a good man when they see one. All men aren't dogs. Just like all women aren't sluts and whores and stuff like that. All not. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know E. I know E. My guy, AJ Skyrock. He's he's trying to get his rap thing going on, and his stuff is on Amazon. AJ Skyrocket, and plus my nephew, he made some beats for me, so can't nobody sue me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I let it play through. But as long as y'all can hear me good, if not, I'll just cut it off. Um, so it's like some people just mess up. All women aren't bad, but you guess what? Just like all men aren't bad, it's the bad ones that mess up for the good men. It's the bad women that mess up for the good women as well. But the difference is, a man know how bad. Another man can tell a man he's bad. Bro, guess what? You got a good woman at home, man. Don't do this. Don't do that. Women don't tell each other that. Some of them do. Don't get me wrong. Some of them do, but most of them they will agree with her. Because remember what I told you. If a man cheats, he's a dog. He's a no good N word. All men are dogs. Get out my house. But if a woman cheat, all that I just said goes away. And the only thing they say is what he do. He had it coming. You see the unbalance in this thing, people. Do you see the unbalance? So men can cheat. If a woman hurt a man, he cheats on this woman, he's a no good nigga. Or a no good N word. If a man hurt a woman, she cheats on her man, he deserved it. Well, he deserved it anyway. Or the favorite one I always like. If you're cheating on your guy, whether you like it or not, it's cheating. If you tell him, it's even. If you don't tell him, it's worse. Oh, guess what? That relationship was over anyway. It was over anyway. That's what they say. Well, you know what? I was done with the relationship anyway. Yeah, you know what? I applaud you for that. But did he know that you know that you didn't want him no more? He don't even know that. But see, we men most some men can't get away with the stuff that women do. Women always had it better than men. I don't know why they think they don't, but they do. They always had it better. And this ain't a slap at women or nothing like that. It's just time for women to stand up and take responsibility. Like, yeah, you know what? Hey, we've been getting away with this crap for years. Same thing. If a woman can't take care of her child, she can get social services to help her out, or whatever, child support and link and all that stuff. If a man can't take care of his child, he got to go to jail. Where is the justice? But this is stuff that people say when I talk about stuff like this. I'm being a male chauvinist pig. I'm just a brother that likes to call stuff straight down the middle. That's all I am. I got respect for women just like I got respect for brothers. But if you're wrong, you're wrong. You're wrong, you're wrong. So there is no justice. It's injustice. So I mean, hey, take it the way you want to take it, man. Take it the way you want to take it. So dating in the workplace is wrong. And I'm only saying it's wrong because the way the world is now, they don't look at it like hey, these people actually know because they don't want you bringing that crap to their to their property, to their jobs because that's a lot of money they can lose. That's one. Two, it's pretty much a toss up if a man date a woman with a toddler or a preteen kid. It's a toss up because one, 9 times out of 10, this man cannot discipline this child. He cannot. Everything else goes. You can buy me a house. You can buy me a car. You can buy me the Birkin bag, but don't touch my kids. But these kids are living in my house, tearing up my house, and not going by my rules because they don't listen to you, so they ain't gonna listen to me. So now I gotta come home and I got a hole in my wall. They smoking weed in my house, and if I say something, you ready to pitch a fit. You are ready to have a fit. So there's no injustice in this stuff anyway. So why is it like that? I don't know. I don't know. But once again, call it as you call it the way you want to call it. Same thing with the WNBA and the NBA. I'm not me personally. I don't like sports like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't hate sports. I just don't. It don't interest me like that. I don't be like, man, I gotta watch the Bulls and the Bulls in the Heat and the Bears finna play the 49. No, if they play them, they play them. Every blue moon, I'll watch a football game and not the whole game, or I'll watch the basketball. But that's just me. So if I'm not finna watch the NBA, what makes you think I'm gonna watch the WNBA? They, half of the women, a lot of them can't even dunk. So, but they want to cry about, hey, we need the same pay as LeBron and make. No, because you don't fill the seats like LeBron. You don't you don't feel you don't put the butts in the seats like he do. But you got these women that want extra pay. Now I should get paid that too. You know why? Because image is everything, people. Now, when LeBron didn't play, get you a camera phone or a camera, whatever, and go around and just start taking pictures of the stadium. That stuff is damn near packed. WNBA, it ain't even worth airing. You got so many seats empty. All you got is the first couple of rows, and everybody spread it out. You can't get extra pay because you didn't earn it. You don't earn it. You earn at your job. You have to earn extra pay. You have to earn a raise. You have to earn getting promoted. You have to earn that stuff. You don't just walk in the job like, hey, I want your spot. It don't work like that. Sometimes it take 10 years, sometimes it take 20 years, sometimes it take 10 months. So, no NBA, no WNBA for me, because no NBA for me. But the pay gap thing is just crazy. It's getting out of hand, man. If I was a woman, like I said earlier, I wouldn't want the job a man have to do. Men got to crawl up on these poles, deal with these big old dang on wires that if they hit the wrong wire, they flying across the roof. They have to go dig in sewers. You know what's in sewers? Rats, feces, all type of germs. No, you got women that do the job for the jackhammer. That messes up a woman's body. Although they may not tell you that, but yeah, that messes up a woman's body. Now they all buff like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Everything is messed up, people. Everything is all messed up. Women should want to be women. Men should want to be men. That's it. If everything is if everything stayed decently and in order the way the Most High had it, everything would be okay. But now we want to outdo him. Hey, I'm this, I'm that. I want to be better than what I am. You can only be what you are. That's it. Now I'm not saying don't strive for perfection, but man, if you want to be a woman, be a woman. That's all you can be is a woman. Don't try to take a man's place, and men, please don't try to take a woman's place. You got women want to be the head of the household. No, there are rules for this stuff, man. Like I said earlier, God, Jesus, man, woman, child. Not God, Jesus, woman, man, child. Now it's God, Jesus, child. No, God, Jesus, woman, child, then man. That's why stuff is all out of order. But this is the stuff nobody wants to talk about. That's why you don't find happiness in your marriages or in your life because you're going against the grain. Anytime you go against the grain on anything, it's going to go backwards. You're not going to go to the Dan Rand on 57 and drive toward the traffic, would you? You come traffic coming this way and you coming this way and say, oh, I can do this. There's a good chance you might not make it. I'm just gonna be honest. Yeah, you might not make it. So until we get back on track with the way nature intended to be, we're gonna forever be lost. But this is what happens when people try to play God and try to make their own rules. Look at all the rules in the world now. Look at all these rules. You can't say nothing to this person. You can't say nothing to that person. Or if I say that, I'm going to offend that person. Then I'll be a homophobe. If I say something to this person, I'm a male chauvinist pig. Or what's the other word I'm looking for? A narcissist. And it's always something because people are too freaking sensitive now. You can't say nothing without hurting somebody's feelings. I saw this on Facebook, and guess what? This didn't happen overseas. This happened in Mall of America. It was a black man. Y'all probably saw it. He had on a green shirt that said "Jesus saves." They was trying to get him to take the shirt off. Why you try? Guess what? They tried to get him to take the shirt off because why? They said it was offending some people. How in the earth can you be offended by a shirt that says Jesus saved? Is the shirt not telling the truth? They told bro, either you take it off or you gotta go. But what he like, why I gotta take my shirt off? It's a shirt because you're offending people. Where's the offense in that? Where? Remember what I told y'all a long time ago. The trick was to always get God out the picture anyway. When they first started all this feminist stuff and all this Black Lives Matter stuff, it was always to get God out the picture anyway. It was always, and I knew that from day one when I first started hearing about this stuff. I'm like, these people crazy. They're crazy. But that's just how the world is, and people are always going to accept the easy part. It's easy to get somebody shut down and say, "Hey, you offended me. Send the people out. Send the censor crew out. Oh well, you can't say this. We gotta shut you down. We gotta do this. That's easy. That is so easy. But the hard part is getting on this stuff. Oh, anywhere you go, or just out in the street and telling the truth about things. Then that's when the crap hits the fan and people want to shut you down because you're telling the truth. It's crazy, man. It's so crazy. People want to make up their own rules about biblical situations. No, man, you can't do that. We just can't do that. But see, but now we're playing with something we're not ready to play for. We're playing with a higher power. You can't change the Bible and twist it the way you want it to be just because you want to make somebody in your family feel good. No, it don't work like that, man. I'm I'm a proud representative to say it don't work like that. Well, no, you can't say that because it's gonna hurt little root. It's gonna little hurt Pookie or little Bill. So what? Maybe if I say something, it's gonna sting a bit that they'll change their ways. See, that's what's wrong with everything. Everything is so baby. It's so watered down now. Everything is watered down. We're actually walking on eggshells every day now. You can't say this. There's certain things you can't do at work. Now it's getting to the point you can't call a woman a female. It's all crazy. It's all crazy. You got male, you got female. Now they say, hey, don't call me no female, but you're a woman. Female is pretty much a description of a woman. Well, in that case, I should get mad and say, hey, don't call me no male, call me a man. No, it's common sense, man. But this is the world we live in today. This is the world we live in today. And it's only going to get worse, people, my brothers and sisters. It's going to get a hell of a lot worse. Everybody's in an uproar. People you don't even know. You go on TikTok, you go on YouTube, you go on Facebook, Instagram, anywhere you get your media, social media, podcasts and stuff from. It's everywhere, and people are taking this stuff to the max. And why is that? Because the world is out of order. The world is so unbalanced now. But when you get some brothers and some sisters that want to build an audience for their people and tell the people the truth, well, nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear stuff like that. No, because it's the truth. Why would I listen to the truth when I can go on this page and see half naked women? But there's a time and place for everything. I'm not saying if that's what you want to do, then by all means do it. But there's some point in your life where you have to hear the truth. You have to know what's right in this world. You have to know what's wrong. There's a time and place for everything we do, whether we like it or not. But it is what it is. I can't change what it is. I wouldn't dare try to change what it is because it's just me. And if I did, they wouldn't let me change it anyway because everything is so politically it's so political now. I mean, everything the news is political. Everything the movies are political. Everything is political and woke. They want to push their stuff out and they want to push that stuff in and want to push the other stuff out and they force everything on you now. When you say, hey, I don't want this. I don't want my kid to grow up and see stuff like this. Oh, you're a homophobe. You're this. You're that. You should learn to love. God loves everybody. Love is love. See, they take stuff out of scriptures. They don't even know what the hell they be talking about. They don't. They don't know what they be talking about. But hey, who am I? I'm just a guy with a podcast. That's all. That's all. I'm not saying no derogatory things. I'm not trying to embarrass nobody. I that's just me. I don't have to use profanity to get my word across because I don't do that anyway. I just say what I have to say. But that's gonna do it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. I will be back tomorrow. Don't forget, go to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Pico the City Brown, one-on-one talk. Also, PTSD is back Sunday. Once again, we're on Sunday. Hit that subscribe button on I'm sorry. Hit that subscribe and like button on YouTube. Hop on across the street to TikTok. Hit the follow button at Pico City. My name is Pico City on TikTok. Hit that follow button. I got some stuff coming up on TikTok. I just got to get it together, but you don't want to miss it. So, hey, you know where to find me at YouTube, TikTok, YouTube. That's where I'm at. So, hey, I appreciate y'all for listening. Big E, thanks, man. Thanks for listening. And I owe you a big thanks anyway. You already know what I'm talking about. uh, I want to thank Aisha, Tanisha, whoever else was in here listening. I want to thank y'all for listening, taking time out of y'all important day and listening to the Crazy Guy with the podcast. But like I always say, keep God first and always pray, man, because we need it more than anything because this world is getting sicker and sicker every day. And we're going to need God more than we think we do. So always keep them prayers up and keep God first and take care of yourself and each other. And this is Pico Brown signing off with one-on-one talk saying, hasta mañana. See you guys tomorrow. I'm out of here.